O Kristo ni obi a wafanya me sene na jinkwa. Yeah. So English never. Okay.
If you can, if you are not okay with the tree, you can explain further in either French or English.
If we say that someone is a Christian, it's someone who has taken God as his Lord and Savior, and who is following His word, following His path.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody who has taken God as his Lord and personal Savior. So I want you to look at it from our African style of Christianity and European style, or here in Europe. I'm talking about Ghanaians. What do you say about it? Ye nyame som se Ghana for a fie ene nyame som a ye som no e wa abrochire ha mo no. Say na obesi aka fa ho.
Me call Ghana last year, but since our childhood na ye call Ghana every 2 years we used to go to Ghana for summer holidays, you know. At that time, no, I was not into the ministry, so I didn't know the difference between Christianity in Europe and Christianity in Ghana.
In Ghana, yeah.
But when I started the ministry and I had the opportunity to go and preach there, then I realized how the people are they were almost so many cry. She said, sorry. And at the way I almost support to ministry, no? You can see that it is all they want in life. In life, because they don't have any hope, they don't have anything. All they have is God.
Okay.
So I was really surprised. Last 3 years when I went to Ghana and I did a crusade there, I was really surprised on how of the response of the youth there. Okay. You can find people who are in the university and they've started a fellowship group within the youth of the campus.
Okay.
And you have prayer warriors, you have praise and worship department. It's like a church in the campus itself. So I was really surprised of how they are, of the hunger they have for God. And the problem in Europe is that many of us, the parent doesn't push us. They don't push us to go and worship God at church. It's like parents be obaka say ene was sorry. But nibana dakra na nya de ebia obenya ne nakajen say me sorry me enko.
Okay.
But me no woni ma me rosity a ntimi nka say woda. Or bed obehwe nsu kura gu so ma waka say udimrika kura na be kwa sorry.
Okay.
Ti de wo obeye no. And during the night no, Yesusa no me ma metimi di ne satu ye nan so bompa ye declare say umunan mo fan nantin ko baby a negative places, but mo de be ko nyame fie.
Wow.
And if your mother is doing such a thing, when you wake up in the morning, even though maybe your body doesn't want to go there, but your spirit wants to go there, and then you will follow the spirit.
Okay.
And the only thing I will maybe say is that in the difference between Christianity in Ghana and Christianity in Europe, and they say, I say, and them say, Yama kwaya ma youth na ma omaye, they are doing whatever they want. They are not pushed by the parents.
Okay.
To go and worship God. They are not encouraged. Maybe that's what I think. It may be false. Like but what I see and from the discussion I've had over the time with some of the friends I have had, or some of the youth I've had the privilege to encourage in life.
Yeah.
Is that omuko outside church krana and ebi mu energy. So omuko church too much. Ebi on mo say ebi omu sorry na say youth youth program. Obi say youth be better church say me ma me say me ba sorry too much, and me ma me say me spend time was sorry too much. Obi na Ghana youth no form no part to enumere. O say sorry them ho. Obia ne papa ne mama omuni age say at least akola no sum because omuni say esum na wo sum no e de ne beko baby e de ne besi baby ye ntino. I think this is the difference. If we senka ye wo more encouragement from the parents here in Europe, I bianca nyama bibe besi sama youth no cry no oma ye or many beji say ombeko sorry.
Pastor, my time is fast spent, but somebody is putting across this question. Please ask Pastor what is her advice to parents and youth in this part of our world. Thanks. That is what she's trying to explain. Okay. Osi efutuo ben na odebe ma awofo ene youth no ayewo sa this part of the world, Europe, if I'm right. Yeah.
I just want to explain something before sharing what I have to share and answer the question. Mm-hmm. I think even in my explanation, you have the answer.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity and the privilege to have a special mother. Nyame de mame, nyame ede o mame, a special mother.
Okay.
That's what I can say, because whatever you see in Louisa Osemensan today, it's from what Rosemond Osei did, and also
AKA Lady Rose, because she has changed the name.
AKA Lady Rose.
Exactly.
Lady Rose baby. If you're a friend, Lady Rose baby.
Wow.
And also Honorable Simonson.
Okay.
My mom is someone who trusting in ma.
Wow.
She trusts the children because she trusts the way she educates her children. When you said the way we educated, you know, upia anya de obekwa bibi contrary to what she has done at home or she's doing at home. Uye kra na obekai say me mama say mama nyesa.
Okay.
And she's a prayerful woman.
Wow.
And she's very patient. On kasa bebre onye obi a otientie min kai se me mama atie magume so da and answer min kai se me mama abomeda. To be frank, one time be bisa say na adena ya wumbu ye o say me ye young me can me promise me say me wo ma nya de amebo mo da me de ma no na beka me no mo kasa on beti ampa nso bibia ni hon mo ama me ka kire yen nkase yen. But time I started saying me yes serious, I was the only one in the house to be serious and to desire to be close to God.
Yeah.
Me ya ma na me lifestyle no kra asesa na afi me ni friends bio.
Okay.
I was alone by myself and my Bible and going to church, listening to preachings on YouTube, and just I wanted to do something. I wanted to na me pese me hu nyame ye. And obi ohon mo anke bi anka say too much. You're younger, you are 21, you have to go out, you have to have fun, you have to have friends, you have to do something with your life.
Yeah. But
for so many years I lived a life like that, and my mom was always encouraging me,
supporting.
Always. Sometimes cry no timi say challenges no ba me timi trans say Bible na me soon, but the woman will come and she will tell you that you can make it. She will make positive words in your spirit. She will declare some things in your life and in your spirit so that Obeka say if the way me trust me no and he say me ye bibi ma ne rare ho na say he say me ye bibi ma or ye disappointed.
Okay.
It I would say the only advice I will give to maybe if I have and I thank God to have the privilege to just to say that is that I will say to all parents that you have to trust your children, and you have to declare positive words into their lives.
Okay.
And sure obanenim enka something negative, but just declare positive things into their life and take the time to pray for every one of them.
Okay. Pastor, hold on. Our time is fast spent, but I think for the benefit, because we are not going to have you, I don't know, anytime soon. So I think I have somebody on the line, and I would like to give him the privilege to ask whatever question he has. But please be brief, if not. So whom do I have on the line, please?
This is Lawe.
Pastor Lawe. Okay, Pastor, good evening to you.
Good evening.
I will humbly ask that you be brief. So what do you have for us tonight? Or what do you have for Pastor Louisa tonight?
I want to thank Pastor Louisa so much, and I want to say more grace to her elbows.
Okay.
I just met her. It wasn't that long, and then she actually left this place. A job has relocated her from this country, but she's been one of the ministers whose life has actually inspired me so much. I want to just congratulate her. Then the latter part of the discussion I was listening to, I remember that when I got into this country, I went to a church, and I was to preach on the future of our children. You know, and I preached a topic, and after the sermon, I was attacked. People who insulted me. People, some even almost beat me up just because they said, they made a statement that now one neighbor or Ghana, one neighbor will groom and one neighbor will groom and they said I was your mass any idea and a whole lot of things. But there were two women whose children have actually proved that can still give birth to children in this country, and they can even grow up to become good children.
Pastor,
yeah.
Can you please call the other line, because we are not getting some feedbacks here. So call on the 09.
Excuse me. I should call on
the other line 0970 44 7524.
7524. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So that was Pastor Lawe. He will call back. So, Pastor, we can continue when he calls. Then we will put him online. You were advising. You were to advise mothers and the youth. That was the question. Let me repeat the question. Please ask Pastor, what's her advice to parents and the youth in this part of the world?
So to resume everything, the advice I will give is positive words into the life of your children.
Okay.
Declare positive words into their lives.
Okay.
Encourage them in whatever they are doing. If it's education, encourage them into education. If it's spiritual things or going to church, push and encourage them. Not only encourage, but push
Pastor,
them.
I think we have Pastor Lawe online. Let's hear him. Pastor, good evening to you once again.
Good evening. Okay.
I'm fine. Now we are hearing you loud and clear.
Okay.
Pastor Louisa is listening.
Okay. I want to just say a very big thank you to Pastor Louisa. And I said earlier that when I got into this country, she was one of the ministers who have actually challenged me, except that the job has actually relocated there and we've lost contact for some time. But I think that I want to encourage her more grace to her elbows. Yeah. But the latter part of the discussion that she was making, I just want to make a point there.
Okay.
She has actually proved to us that there are still mothers who can be able to play good roles for their future or for the future of their children. Now, I made a statement that I remember I preached a sermon, I think about a year or two ago at the church, about children, nurturing children to become leaders in this country. And after the sermon, I was attacked. So I was always beaten up. And the idea was that I thought that bringing up children in this country is as easy as it is in Ghana. If I were to born my children in this country, I would have known how it is. But I also realized that there are actual Christian mothers and fathers in this country whose children have been brought up in godly manner. So Pastor Louisa has proven to us that her career, her ministry, her life today that has been of a challenge to me, the mother has contributed a role which actually proves that some of the experience from me and from what she's saying have failed in their role as mothers and fathers, especially Christian mothers and Christian fathers. And so I want to encourage her and say more good to her boys. I want to also thank Mama Lady Rose, who has also been a wonderful mother to me. And I think that much as she has been able to do to Louisa, I also still realize there is something I have to pick up from Mama Rose or Lady Rose, as I normally call her. So, Pastor Louisa, God bless you, and I pray that the Spirit of the Lord will be upon you, and God bless you.
Okay.
God bless you, Pastor Lawe.
Okay, that was Pastor Lawe for you.